Hello traders, this is Mac Billion. Today is November 6, 2014 and let's talk about the market. Let's start with Twitter. Twitter, as you can see here, is totally bearish. This one breakdown on earnings report and it has like a little bear flap right here holding, which is a level that you need to watch is the 40 level. If we break down the 40 level, we for sure have some support at 38.39, which is a Fibonacci retracement. And the major support is at 30 if we break down, if it doesn't hold these levels right here, because DMI was on divergence. This is why it's just pausing here, it's moving sideways, and you have to be careful because if this thing break down here, we can go much lower. Now let's talk about Facebook. Let's compare Twitter and Facebook because I had a question which one was better for long term. I like Facebook better for long term. You see the difference between Facebook chart that is trending here, it has a lot of support in this trend line, and if you see Twitter, you can tell the difference. This is a chart that is trending down, it's making lower highs. We had a high here, we had a lower high here, and it's right here trying to build a base, but it looks more like a bear flat. So I like Facebook better. I like the earnings report was much better. Facebook right here is also building like a bear flat because it break down after earnings also. It has support right here, but I think it can go either way. DMI is still bearish. DMI is still bearish. I'm long Facebook, but long term using the stock. I told my subscribers that I don't like auctions on Facebook right now since we just can move sideways for a long time here and probably next year's breakout or break down. So we have to be open-minded. If we break down this trend line, I'm gonna get out because this thing is gonna go to 64 and I can buy it at 64. You know, I don't need to leave my stocks or my position open and wait for a bounce. I will just sold it here and I will buy it around 64. Now let's talk about BABA. I recommend BABA about 100. I say if we break down this 100, get in, and that's what we did. But we sold around right here. We took nice profits and left some on the table. Why we sold? I sold because the divergence on DMI. This is very wide. We didn't even stop. We continue up and we break out 110 today and hold the 110 level. Even break out the 111 whole number. So this one can easily go to 113, which is the next Fibonacci extension. But be careful because DMI is very wide open, and when the DMI is very wide open, it means it can consolidate for a long time or it can pull back. If it consolidate right here, then I'm gonna start looking to get long, you know, to get a good price, because when I sold here, I wanted to buy it at 104. But it didn't went down to that. It went down to almost 106, but it bounced. So I still bearish in BABA. I like BABA. I think this one is gonna work 150, 170 next year. Now let's talk about FEYE, FEYE. This one is moving sideways. Moving sideways since May. You know, between 38 and 25. It's moving sideways there. So I don't see anything here for me to get excited, to get long in here. It break down on earnings. Today we got a good day at 3% up, but I just don't see a trade right here. I will see a trade if we break out at 38. I would think about it to enter long. If you like the company, if you like the stock, I would recommend it to buy the stock, hold it, and if you break down the 25.42, get out. But I think it's not gonna do it. It's a lot of support right there. And I think it's gonna bounce, but I wanted to buy it until it break out the Fibonacci resistance 38.88. Now let's talk about First Solar. First Solar reports today. It has a major trend line. It's a 2-year support trend line. This yellow line right here. So I'm long First Solar, but I have the stock. So I have a lot of room until 48 for me to get out. If you break down the 48. I'm gonna get out. I'm not gonna think about it. This is the Fibonacci support, 48. So if you break down tomorrow, you holding stocks, don't be scared, just hold it because this one can easily bounce in the next couple weeks. I like First Solar. Now let's talk about Netflix. Netflix right here looks bearish. There's nothing bullish about Netflix. Right here, it looks like it was gonna close the gap right here, but it didn't make it to 400, and is breaking down but holding at 374.82. So that's the level to watch, 374.82. If you break down that level, we for sure gonna go to 320, 313. And this is really bearish, and the bears have a lot of rooms to navigate to 313, 320. I don't like Netflix right here. Now let's talk about Block. This was another one that we trade using the stock, and we got nice profits on this one. We got it right here around 445, and we sold it around here at 545, 540. Why I sold it? Because I saw weakness and I saw that it was breaking down the 526. I sent alert, get out. I like Block long term, and the earnings are coming, so I don't know what the earnings are gonna get. If the earnings are bad, we're gonna go back about 427. I don't think we're gonna break down to 427 if the earnings are bad. I think it's gonna go to 427. If the earnings are good, we're gonna go to 649. Overall, Block is bullish technically. Now let's talk about the Spider. The Spider keeps making higher highs. We have 4 days moving sideways, printing small dodges, as you can see here. And my target is still 205, 207, which is the top of this channel. There's a resistance at 203.85 Fibonacci retracement, and DMI is bullish. So there is nothing bearish about Spider. I had a swing position on the Spider. If it finished below the 5 simple moving average, I'm gonna close my position and take my profits. Now let's talk about Tesla. Tesla, nothing happened. Earnings report was good, but not enough to rally. We made it to 247.29, which it was before it was resistant. It couldn't take that level and just finished 4% up. So it's trading between 247 and it's in this trend line. So trade this price action. Trade the 247.29, or if you break down this yellow line, get out. I think right here Tesla is bullish neutral. I don't like to enter Tesla here. Especially, this is a stock that has a lot of news, a lot of tweets, and to be swing trade using auction is very dangerous. So be careful on Tesla. Traders, I have a special offer on my website. It's a lifetime membership for only $299. No monthly payments. Many of you has asked me about this, since it's hard to pay monthly payments for service, for alerts. So right here, this is your opportunity to get into my billion, and you will get my mentoring, my alerts for 3 different portfolios, trading stocks long term, trading swing trades, auctions, and intradays also. So take this opportunity, join my billion, because this opportunity only lasts 2 weeks. So get in, get your membership, and get ready for 2015 because it's gonna be awesome. This is everything for today. Trade on.